There we go. Wait. Yeah? Okay, yes. Welcome back to Ace Academy. Now we're going to be playing this game, as I'm sure you knew already. Whatever! Let's play this game. Alright. So this is a weekend. Here we go. Okay, this is good. This is always good. I wake up naturally for once and enjoy my chance to sleep in. Is this what it feels like to be rested? Why doesn't this happen every day? God, what must be nice. I don't know what that feels like. With a wide yawn, I pull my arms over my head to stretch, then throw back my comforter and hop out of bed. Oh! My tablet flashes with a notification. I have an email. Yes! Curious, I open up the email and read it. It's from Dashu. They're hosting a promotional photo shoot and networking event tomorrow, right before XZ's big concert. Oh, ZX, I guess? All sponsored Dashu teams and individuals will be there, and after the shoot, we are welcome to stay for the concert. Wait, Dashu sponsors XZ? I think it's supposed to be ZX parody, but, I don't even know what that is exactly. I think it's some kind of... I mean, I can only assume it's a music thing. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Dashu might be breaking into the world of mecha, but they're a huge name in the sports and entertainment industry. Still, XZ is a supremely popular pop star. His shows get sold out within minutes. There's no way I'm passing up such an opportunity. Okay, well, if it's pop music, you can't... No, I'm not going. I'm quickly type out a response confirming my attendance. I'm positive everyone else on the team will go as well, if only for the chance to meet XZ. I'm gonna have so much trouble saying that. Grabbing my clothes for the day, I get changed and then go downstairs into the kitchen. Nobody's home again? It's like I live alone. Lit. Oh god. I didn't mean to do that. Opening the fridge, I spot a covered plate left for me. I unwrap the foil and find oyakodon. Alright, not a traditional breakfast, but delicious nonetheless. Nikki must have been practicing her recipes. I dig in with gusto. After reading, I notice a note from Nikki. By the time you read this, Uncle Kaito and I will be at his cafe slaving away. Just kidding, he won't be slaving, but hopefully I will. Volunteer work experience for the win! P.S. I spat in your food. Just kidding, no I didn't. Or did I? Maybe if you were awake, you'd know. Wow, she actually wrote that. Sometimes I wonder about her. At least she's looking to gain some experience in the food and beverage industry, because that's where all women belong, if you know what I'm saying. Just kidding. That was mean. Working at the cafe will give her a lot of insight into what goes into running a restaurant. Oh yeah, she's gonna run a restaurant. That's pretty cool. I wonder what kind of restaurant. As long as she makes burgers, you know what, I don't care. Count me in. I guess that means I should decide what I want to do today. Sleep in and skip the day, and Mayu or Yuna. I'm tempted to sleep in, but I'm gonna see what Boo is up to, cause okay, so I was curious, so I looked up. Luckily nothing was spoiled for me, but I got a thread where someone asked if there was gonna be a May route, cause I was curious, cause you know, knowing me, I was like, hey, can I get Boo? But they said at the moment there's at the current state of the game there's no May route, but they might include routes for side characters in a future update, which if that's the case, then I would be very interested in coming back to this game. Cause ooh, alright. Between the cooking club and improv class, hanging out with Yuna has been a blast. I wonder if she's up to anything new today. Pull up my phone and dial her number. Huh, this must be an unrealistic world. People actually call people. It rings a few times. Still going.
Hello?
Ah, it's Boo. Hey, Yuna.
Oh, hi. Sorry about the delay in picking up. I was working on something and left my phone upstairs.
Oh, sorry if I'm interrupting.
It's okay. I'm just practicing my English.
Your English seems to be pretty good, but I won't do anything. I won't tell you. English? Yeah. A few seconds of silence passes.
I have a test coming up and coming for speaking.
Close. I have a speaking test coming up would be the more natural way to say it.
Oh, I see. I thought it sounded a bit off.
This is a pretty obvious choice. If the test is conversing in English, I can help you out if you like. Yuna answers enthusiastically.
Really? You don't mind?
Not at all.
Then yes, I'd love your help.
I am. I did come from the United States of America, where freedom and cholesterol reign supreme. I chuckle. You didn't even have to think about it. You didn't even have to think about it. Wait, what'd she say?
Then yes.
You didn't even have to think about it first. Yuna
I
laughs.
was actually going to call you for help, but I figured you didn't want to spend your Saturday teaching me English. Especially when my speaking level is equivalent to that of a child.
I don't mind.
Thank you so much. Do you want to meet at the library?
On campus?
No, I was thinking of the one in Isokaze. We should both be pretty close to it.
Sounds like a plan. I'll see you soon.
Okay, see you there.
I think it's going to be the same library. Excuse me. My English is also equivalent to that of a child. The library is probably going to have the same background as the library on campus. Whatever! I'm not going to blame the game. After hanging up, I searched directions to the library on my phone. It's only a short drive away. Good call. You and I ready myself and head out. Alright, I'm heading out. Like, nice ass bicycle. It's not a bicycle, but whatever. Once I'm nearby the library, I'm impressed, but... Did I say library again? Once I'm nearby the library, I'm impressed by the magnificence of the building. It's a lot larger than the one at Ace, and the outside architecture is reminiscent of the building style of 30 years ago. Hey, that's today. I think. 2049, right? That's about-ish today. It's a great contrast among the more modern structures surrounding it. I can tell the library has a lot of history. I park my bike on the street and follow the path to the library. Ooh! Whoa! This is cool. It's like New York, but in Japan. It's the best. Central Park, except whatever the fuck this is. The path winds... Never mind. The path winds... I used the wrong thing. The path winds through a quaint park with luscious greenery and a small fountain. Food trucks park along the edges, offering tasty treats like ice cream and... whatever that is. Before I enter the library, I shoot Yuna a quick text to let her know I'm here. She responds immediately, telling me to meet her on the second floor. Ah, I knew it! I called your bluff, game. Ha! The inside of the library is every bit as modern and reminiscent as the one at Ace. I'm trying to make sure I don't fuck up again. It doesn't surprise me our modern facilities are the most comfortable and technically relevant. It's much more conducive to research. Yuna greets me at the top of the stairs.
You're here!
Oh my. You're looking good, boo. This is not quite the outfit that I expected you to be in. There's a new one, for sure. I nod.
I managed to book us a private room so we can chat at a normal volume without disturbing anyone.
Oh, nice one. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Whatever. Emphasis. I follow her into the study room. Whereas the private study rooms at Ace also had the basic tables and chairs, this room has a touchscreen wall. Never thought I'd say that. Very nice. Yuna's notes are already spread across the table. I admit I'm a little surprised you said you needed help with English speaking. After all, Hamlet is pretty advanced literature.
Oh, well, I find reading and
Hamlet.
writing to be a lot easier to grasp because I have more time to think about what I want to say. Plus, I can review what I've already read or written to make sure I'm understanding everything correctly.
She gives me a shaky
But
smile.
speaking doesn't offer that luxury. I feel like I'm put on the spot because I kind of am, and I have to respond quickly and correctly. It's really stressful.
Poor boo.
Plus, it's hard to pronounce everything right.
I get it. You know, it's
I'm
tough.
a little jealous by how well you speak Japanese, even though it's not your first language.
Well, Nikki and I speak Japanese to each other at home. Plus, my mom used to only speak Japanese to us even while we were living in the States.
Oh, so you've had constant practice.
Yep. Anyway, how did you want to
The
practice?
exam will be formatted to simulate a conversation.
Oh, simulate
so maybe we
conversation.
can just have a normal conversation?
Sounds good to me.
Wait, are we starting?
We already have!
Okay.
I feel so bad. Even though she, you know, technically she's been speaking English. Now this voice actress has to try to, sound like she's Japanese attempting to speak English. She smiles.
My name is Yuna. Yuna Misaki.
See, that would be the correct way to say her name. Since the first episode I have corrected myself, so technically, if we were speaking Japanese, her name would be, it would go Misaki Yuna, because Yuna is technically her unique name, or whatever, her first name, I guess. Misaki is her last name. Yeah, the Misaki girl, you get it. And so this is how you would say it in English. They call me Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't wanna get too advanced here. I go to Ace Academy.
Me too. I am also a student at Ace Academy.
This is so hard to just sit here and like do nothing as this goes on.
I am studying
She wrinkles her nose as she tries to think of the word.
the medical program.
Physiotherapy?
Yes, thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome. It must be so, like, if this were an actual situation, it would be so awkward when I'm just talking like a normal person, like, say I am right now. But this chick is, like, having such a hard time speaking in English. It would just be awful for her. But it would improve her pronunciation, I suppose. We continue to speak in English, and even though there are like, the occasional pauses as Yuna tries to recall a word or how to express her thoughts, she manages to carry the conversation for a long time. Sometimes she'll stop the conversation to check her pronunciation. The more we practice, the more she improves. The halts in her speech lessen, and she speaks with greater confidence. We've talked about so many things today.
Yes, we have.
Alright, we're back. Still baffles me, this outfit. I come back 3 hours later, and it's like, whoa, this is weird. Alright, anyway. That wasn't 3 hours for you. It was actually probably about, like, not a second for you, but whatever. Yuna smiles.
I am much better at oral now thanks to you.
That's what she said. Oh my. This only goes one way. This only goes one way. I'm curious because I want to rewind. I can rewind, so I'm curious where this goes. I'm too stunned to respond, but my cheeks immediately flush red. Yuna's eyes widen at my strange reaction.
Why are you acting like that?
Should I tell her? It might make things awkward. I don't want to tarnish her innocence. There's no reality I can think of in which this conversation will end well. Thank you. It's nothing. I was just thinking about something embarrassing I said earlier.
Okay.
She doesn't seem convinced. Maybe you can do a search on English slang since some words have different meanings. Yuna lights up with interest.
Ah, yes. Slang. Certain phraseology can be interpreted differently. I didn't even consider studying that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Just make sure you don't use an image search engine.
I'm sorry?
Nothing! Sorry, I'm clearly my character is much more educated in the internet than you are, Boo. So just take my word for it. Yuna looks at the mound of notes still on her table and sighs. What's wrong?
I still have homework I need to complete for all of my other classes, but I've been so focused on my exam that I haven't even started on anything else. And I have some logistical stuff to take care of for the Dashu event tomorrow.
You mean for the photo shoot? She nods. Yuna will burn out if she hops right into more work. Maybe you should take a break before tackling all that.
I don't know. I don't think I have time for one.
She doesn't seem thrilled by the idea of more work. I think she can be persuaded. Alright, but since I helped you with your English, you have to do me a favor first. Yuna looks at me.
Okay. What is it?
I need to think of an excuse to get her out of the library. What if we... Oh, I got it! Ice cream!
Ice cream?
Hold on, ice cream. Hold on, let me hear.
Ice cream?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I saw a vendor outside. You owe me 1 ice cream cone. Consider it payment for my tutoring services. Yuna laughs.
I suppose that's only fair.
Success! Shall we?
Sure.
I'm a genius, yo. She packs up her stuff and we head out of the library straight for the ice cream truck. Laughter and chatter floats on the cool breeze. I take in the ambiance as we wait in line. Yuna studies the flavors, but glances at me when she feels my gaze on her. She flashes me a smile.
Next.
We walk up to the window.
Hello there, young miss. What can I get for you?
Hi, I'll just have a vanilla, please.
Of course. And for you, young man?
Whoa, I'll get the pistachio ice cream if you have it.
Coming right up.
Yuna looks at me with curiosity. What's up?
Nothing.
Okay. Certainly doesn't feel like nothing.
Here you go.
Thanks.
She's probably wondering about my odd pistachio choice. You know what? I will take pistachio ice cream. I don't know. It probably sucks. Thank you. I go to pay, but Yuna already has her card and hands it to the man. Free ice cream is the best ice cream. Ooh. At least we get it. At least we don't have to, like, go for this, because I got scared. So I can say, let me pay, but she does owe me ice cream. Technically. Let's try letting me pay. Or not. I scramble to pull out my wallet, but Yuna shakes her head.
I owe you one, remember?
No, it's okay. The ice cream man hands Yuna her card after tapping it against the machine.
Enjoy.
I guess that battle is over before it began. This is one of those choices where it doesn't matter. After she pays, Yuna points to a bench.
Let's go take a seat.
Alright. We sit down and stay silent as we enjoy our frozen treat. I think that should be treats, plural. Every so often I catch her staring at my ice cream. It seems like you wanted pistachio too. Yuna quickly looks away.
Sorry for staring. It's nothing like that.
I should be the one that's apologizing for staring, miss. What is it?
It's just a really strange choice of flavor.
It kind of is, dude. Yeah, you're on your own on this one. Me and Boo got it. Her eyes widen as she realizes how that came across.
Wait, I don't mean it in a bad way. I just mean it's not a popular flavor here. There's only one person I knew who liked pistachio flavor the best.
Her eyes become a little dimmer. It's her brother. I wonder who she's talking about. Your boyfriend, your coworker, your friend, family. It's definitely her brother. Do you mean Yudai? She blinks at me in surprise, then nods. Yuna becomes quiet. She looks away, but not before I catch the way her eyes glisten. She rubs at her eyes.
Anyway, it doesn't matter now.
It does matter. She looks curious at curious. I'm gonna cry too. I can't read. She looks curiously at me. I don't know what happened to your brother, but I know it must have been something tragic.
How?
I can tell from the way everyone avoids his name. She hangs her
They
head.
do it because of me.
You don't have to feel guilty. She gives me that look again, a mixture of curiosity and bewilderment.
How did you know that?
Because I know what it's like to lose someone you love. Her look softens. Do you know why I came to Isokaze?
To join the pilot program at ACE.
That's only part of it. I came here so Nikki wouldn't have to be alone after our parents died. Her eyes widen, then she looks down.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't talk about them much, not even with Nikki. I don't want to think about what happened to them, and sometimes I feel guilty because it feels like I'm trying not to think of them.
That's exactly how I feel.
Yuna takes a deep breath.
Yudai was a pilot too. He was actually the captain of the same team Akira is in now. And Dashu was their first sponsor.
Damn you and your
Yudai
shit.
was Ace Academy's hidden jewel. Everyone noticed his potential, and he already had offers waiting for him before he even graduated. But then it happened.
I stay quiet.
He had a cardiac arrest during one of his matches.
Whoa. Jeez. I blink. That's that's rough. Oh my god. I blink in surprise. In all my musings and wonderings, I hadn't even considered that to be a possibility. How did that happen? Pilots are usually in the peak of health. Yuna nods.
We were just as surprised. A few months earlier, though, he developed high blood pressure. He had medication to keep it in order.
Doo-doo-doo. That's a nice floaty right there.
But during that match, he didn't take his medication.
I'm sorry to interrupt this, like, you know, kind of feel good moment, or, you know, feelsy moment, but I'm like, he's in the middle of a match with his team, and he's like, yo guys, hold on 1 second, I gotta grab my meds, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, woo! Through the roof. Here comes my amazingly intelligent response. Oh.
He didn't forget. he wasn't like that. You know that during season matches, you're subjected to drug tests, right?
I nod. That was standard practice back at CINY, too. It's probably standard for all schools.
If he'd taken his medication, it would have showed up on the report. And then that would have revealed his health condition, which would have not only disqualified him from the match, but also jeopardized his entire piloting career.
Yuna looks down.
Being a pilot was his dream.
So sad. I just want to cry. I cry every time. I think I remember a discussion Yuna and I had a while back in which she'd mentioned pilots were punished for properly containing certain disorders because their medications were considered a risk. No wonder she's been so adamant for reform. I'm quiet as I let all of this sink in. It's a very messed up situation, but being a pilot myself, I can see where he was coming from. Yuna nods.
Me too. That's why I decided to study piloting health. How many pilots do you think have suffered the same fate as my brother because they feared the dream they worked so hard to achieve would be taken away? And most of the time, it's through no fault of their own.
Lots of them, I think. I nod. I can hear the pain in her voice, but there's nothing I can say that will make her hurt go away. She falls silent.
Thanks.
For what?
I haven't told anyone this before. I didn't think I was ready to talk about him, but now that I have...
She smiles at me and there seems to be a spark of hope in her eyes. Maybe now she can start to heal.
I'm glad.
I match her smile. That's what I'm here for. It is. Plop. Oh no! Wait. I know what this means. I've seen this. This was in the previews. Oh, hell yes. We blink at each other, then look at Yuna's hand, more specifically her naked cone. That's the one. Kind of. She must have tilted it during our conversation. This was an odd conversation to have with ice cream. You know that? She must have tilted it during our conversation and ice cream slid right off the cone and onto the bench.
No! Ice cream!
No! Ice cream, come back to me! She's so sad. Look at her, she's so sad. I just want to, like, give her a hug. She pouts and looks so crestfallen, I can't stop my smile. I try to hide my amusement, but she looks so cute when she's dejected. Unfortunately, she notices my failed attempt at keeping cool and sticks out her lip.
This isn't funny.
You have to admit, it's a little funny. She shakes her head.
Not even the slightest.
Sucks to be you. Maybe she wants my pistachioed ice cream. I'm not gonna say that. Let's share mine. That's the romantic thing to do. Plus, we can back up. Do you want to share mine? I offer her my cone. Her cheeks flush and she shakes her head.
I couldn't.
I don't mind.
Are you sure?
I nod. She tucks her hair behind her ear, leans in close, and bites off a part of the ice cream. Wait, what?
What?
You can just buy ice cream like that? My teeth go crazy. She nods, smiling happily. You are not human. No one should be able to do that. She starts to giggle, but quickly puts her hand in front of her mouth. I laugh. We finish the ice cream together. You want to go back to studying?
Yeah, but before I do, I want to show you something.
She grabs my hand with both of hers.
Come on!
Whoa, okay. She leads me through the park, frequently glancing back at me with excited smiles. The further we go into the trees, the fewer people we see milling around. Yuna stops
We're
abruptly.
here!
I'm scared. Oh, what the hell? It's just the sky. This is boring. I got ripped off. I got robbed. DSP'd. Trees surround us on all sides, only opening up to frame a picturesque view of the ocean. Oh. Well, I mean, it's also the ocean. But I can't see it because it's under the text box. Whatever, who cares about the ocean anyway? The clear blue sky blends into the deep blue of the water. Birds sing a soft melody in the trees. I hate birds! I don't care. Whatever. Complimenting the serenity of the place.
What do you think?
She's standing on air. This is bullcrap. This game is unrealistic. What do you think? Yuna searches my face, still holding my hand. Ooh, I like this option. I like this option. This is a good option. This chick needs a hug right now. Let's give her a hug. See, this was definitely the way to go. I feel closer to her than I've ever felt before. She makes me feel calm and grounded and always brings out the best in me. I shared a deep part of my heart today, and not only did Yuna understand and accept my me, wow, okay, she felt close enough to me to share her own story. I've never made such a true connection with anyone else. Yeah, see, this is the best choice. I want, oh, we're doing it now. Oh no, this is, oh, time to put on the hat. You know what time it is. It's the hat time. I usually only do this when I have long hair, but it's time, you know. It's time. You gotta put on the hat. I want to hold her in my arms and let her know how I feel. Very creepily, in case you were wondering. If I do this, there's no turning back, because this is really what I want. Oh! 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 This is straight up. This is it. This is it. Straight up. So I knew this was coming eventually, but I didn't expect this right now. So I kind of figured that for each of the different routes, there's a point where they're like, you're gonna date this chick. You can't break up with her. You can't do it. So this is that question. The clear answer is, I mean, unless there's a May route, which there is not, so clearly the answer is yes. And the music comes back. Actually, this is different music. I have to have the hat on for the ceremony. Worried by my silence, Yuna looks down.
I'm sorry.
She tries to turn away, but I don't let her. Instead, I gently tug on her hand and pull her into me. Whoa, that's intense. She glances up at me in surprise as she falls into me. My arms wrap around her waist as I steady her. Her hands land on my chest, and I'm sure she can feel how rapidly my heart is beating. I think that should be our gazes lock. Yuna stares at me with her big doe eyes. God damn. You know, looking at this now, this is fucking weird. Alright, it's beautiful. Mwah, mwah, mwah. As my boy JonTron would do. It's beautiful. Mwah, mwah. Her cheeks turn pink as a smile spreads across her lips as she melts into me, her arms snake around my neck, closing the distance between us. This is weird. I breathe into her perfume. I breathe in her perfume of lavender and spring as I feel her press closer against me. My skin is wait, no, that's the wrong line. My breathing becomes shallow. Yuna's face is inches away from my own. Her breath tickles my skin. Then I taste the sweetness of ice cream as our lips meet without hesitation. Yeah, alright, I ain't reading that. When we finally pull away, she flashes me a breathless smile. Man, you know, we had like 6 pictures in this episode. How am I gonna choose a thumbnail? You know, this is the true struggle. That ain't the thumbnail, though. That ain't the thumbnail. I ain't giving that away. Hell no. How long have I been going? 17 minutes? What day is it? I don't know. We enjoy each other's company. Happy for the salt. Luckily, no more voice acting. Oh, that snare, though, that was lit. We enjoy each other's company. Happy for the solitude of nature. I don't know how long we stayed there together before Yuna reluctantly had to get back to her studying. Once we're back in the busy park, we say our goodbyes and I head home.